Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The MLG Columbus Season 1 Finals. Myself and Mr. X currently in the booth. Denal versus Prof looks as if it could have the makings for a good one, and then all of a sudden, a very, very convincing Denal win in Search and Destroy. 2-0.
The hard point was such a blowout.
I don't want to say 3-0.
The S&D, I think that was the one that Prof really needed to take.
Right.
I think if they were going to make this a series, that was the one that they needed. They needed to just kind of force a Game 5, as we were saying. Detroit S&D, one of Denal's weakest game modes. Going into this Biolab CTF, I believe it's Denal's best statistical CTF map. So
it's 69%.
Right. So
it's
going to be difficult also because I think the players, they match up well for this map. But I think, Attach is just going to go huge for
And
Denal.
this is really interesting for me as well because I was speaking to Clay about Biolab, and of course there's that kind of big argument about, the CTF maps. Which one is better? Is it Biolab? Is it Ascend? Yeah. And the way that Clay broke down Biolab to me made so much sense. He was basically saying everyone is kind of playing the game wrong. They just haven't adapted to, you can no longer play for 4 down anymore. You need to get 1 down, pull the flag, win a one-on-one. That's how you're going to cap flags on AW. But he said the way that Denal played is so smart. They intentionally just try and play for map control to block all of the kind of unfavorable spawns when you pull the flag, if that makes sense. So he said he wants me to really keep my eye on that mini-map when we're casting on the Biolab.
It's an interesting way to look at it. I'll be looking to see if that'll work.
It's weird because it isn't how you kind of program to think CTF.
Right.
But, it's a different game. Hardpoint plays differently. Search and Destroy definitely plays a little bit differently. And CTF plays differently.
You would think other teams should be doing the same thing if it was working for Denal.
You would think. But who knows? I'm keeping my eye on it.
Sometimes people don't think, Ben.
That is very true. Clay's going to be running an IMR and 3 ASM1s. Fears had an IMR as well. 2 ASM1s, 2 BALs for Prof.
It's usually what we see standard on this map,
BAL,
2 ARs and 2 ASM1s, but it looks like that Denal is going to go with the 3 ASM1 setup. So Clay just going to be sitting there watching green plat side, nothing coming to him, and JCap's going to get this early pull. They're going to try and bring this out Snow. I think the 2 routes you want to run from the Atlas side of the map is Snow and then maybe bring it through Bio into Ice. I think those are the 2 routes you definitely want to take. It all determines on where you get those cuts to the team, but you see 4 players go down forwards and now starting off extremely slow.
I want to point out JCap just got an absolute god spawn. He can't afford to lose that gunfight, and Legal's just turned around and picked up that kill. Ricky's still alive with the flag, does fall, but that is going to be a flag cap. Legal should be able to put that one home.
I mean, Legal get the credit for that cap, but really it's all about Ricky. Ricky has some phenomenal routes with the flag. Me and you did the 5K last weekend on Ascend CTF, just absolutely pulled some magical moves with the flag. Definitely looking for him to come up huge in the CTF game. If Prof's going to have any chance in winning this one.
Meanwhile, over for Denal, Replays trying to be a little bit aggressive. There's going to be a player top plat. He cleans him up. Nicely done from Replays. Now trying to pull that flag over towards the Snow side. And this is why covering everyone on the overextend is going to be so key. It basically comes down to Attach to win his gunfight. He does. There's one more player there. Can JCap try and clean it up? Or is Replays going to be able to go for the cap? He looks like he's just going to go straight for it and does manage to level the playing field 1-1. Nicely covered there from Replays teammates.
I like the aggressive play by Replays, not to try and wait and challenge Fears. He was just going to beat him to that goal, and they're going to tie that up at 1-1. But you talked a little bit about how Clay and Denal like to get that map control. Right now, not seeing much of that. JCap trying to make something happen and doesn't make anything happen. He's just going to get turned on by Legal. Tried to stomp, missed. Tried to shoot, didn't hit anything. Just not a good play right there from JCap.
Attach actually left in a little bit of a sticky situation, waited for his teammates' support, now goes for the counter. Can his teammates clean up the kills? Clay still gets 1. Looking for the second. It's going to be Ricky with the flag. Not going to be able to connect with any shots there as the player top green plat actually falls down. That was Fears and Prof all spawning in over towards that flag carrier. So Attach may need a little bit of help here if he isn't careful. If Legal wins this gunfight, which he does. Attach now with a massive gunfight. Meanwhile, big gunfight going on the other side of the map. Ricky winning that one against JCap.
Attach is going to have to challenge one of these players. He's not going to be able to get out of here alive. He's going to take out Legal. Knows he has a player behind. He's just going to try and dip. He has one teammate picking up that cutoff, but it's JCap. He's going to get punched down by Fears. Fears still on the hunt for Attach. Attach somehow gets away, almost gets that goal. Let's see if teammates can pick that one up. And no, it is returned by Legal, actually. So very nice plays out of the guys on Prof.
Legal trying to dip out of this one real quick. Heading over towards that green plat player directly behind him from Denal. Who is it? It's Attach chasing. He needs to pick up the kill. Oh, he just got turned on. Legal turns around, gives him the business with the flag, and is going to be able to cap it as well. If I'm Legal, I'm getting hyped right now.
Oh, that's a second play from Legal like that. He had that one on JCap, the one right there on Attach, gets that flag in. He's got 2 caps in this first half. Legal is absolutely on fire right now, Ben. 11-5 to start off this CTF, just playing absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, he's feeling it. He's really feeling it as he picks up a touch, looking for another one. Finally,
he's crushing right now.
A minute 49 left. Prophecy 2-1 in the lead. Ricky's going to try and go for the flagpole, but runs directly in towards a Clay. So 2 players from Denal also pushing that Prof base. And Replays will be able to get that flag out towards the snow side, but his teammate needs to win the gunfight mid-bio, and he has done. That was JCap killing Legal.
They should be able to put this one in fairly easy, and you see kind of that map control that you were talking about start to kick in. They had that 1 player mid-bio, another one watching that green plat side. They were able to pick up all those cuts fairly easily and run that one without any contestation.
Replays looking towards Ice. Managed to pick up the first kill. Second kill behind him, turns around, gets that one. 10-8 start, looking for the third on Fears. Needs to just kind of back away from that. And going back to that original point that you made there, Matt, talking about the way that they now play CTF Biolab, not really seeing them get too much map control. They've done well to try and counter a couple of plays from Prophecy, and thus we're currently tied up at 2-2.
Right, a minute left in this first half. Nobody really in too good of a position to make a play. Clay on your screen right now, trying to make a push towards the flag. Doesn't look like he has any support. But going into the second half, Ben, you're going to need a better half out of JCap if you're Denal. 6-11 really isn't going to cut it for a whole game. You expect that players on the other team are going to pick it up. And Ricky, we talked about it a little bit, he has some great flag runs, focusing a little bit too much on the objective right now. 6-11, they're going to really need him to pick it up in that Slayer department.
Embo's trying to get the mid-cut, connects with his kill. Legal as well picks up 1, but unfortunately Embo's not going to be able to go anywhere with that. Don't think, actually, may have spoke too soon, but no one from Denal managed to get that green cut.
Looks like we're going to get a stalemate right here.
I'd be amazed if no one from Prof pulled that flag away.
Look like they're getting on the flag.
Ricky could just go for the flag pull away back towards green. Needs to win a gunfight though. It's against Replays. No player's weak.
He's going to have to just wait some time right here, and he's actually going to go down. Does Attach have enough time? No, does not have enough time to make it towards that flag. Actually, he gets it in right at the last second. Attach with a phenomenal run. I did not think.
Movement on point right there from Attach.
He left purple that window with a little bit over 3 seconds, I think 3.2.
What?
Didn't expect him to make that. We saw it in the last series, and you see right there, pretty much at the buzzer, able to get that one in. That's got to be pretty demoralizing if you're Prof.
Attach is God. I'm just going to say it.
He's a wizard.
That was nice movement coming in from him. Managing to time those dashes and those jumps perfectly. So, Denal, 3-2 at the half. Prophecy looking to try and come back in this one.
That's huge. You can't give up a cap like that in the final seconds. I think if
just
Ricky would have pulled the flag
right?
earlier,
I don't understand why
he waited so long that his other teammates dropped.
He had
and then once he pulled the flag,
he
had nobody by, and that's kind of what ended up having him get killed, taken down, and then the flag was actually put in by Attach. So very nice plays by the Denal squad at the end.
Replays just going to have to wait a couple of moments to see if he can pick up any kills. There are going to be 2 players over in that corner building. I think he knows it. Meanwhile, though, player actually running through Ice. Is he going to be able to win that gunfight? No, he isn't. So Replays now can actually try and be a little bit more aggressive, but just as we switch, he falls as well. Attach dropping back towards his own flag. Doesn't want to give Prophecy any momentum after that last play at the end of the second half.
Yeah, they're going to just keep rotating back through their flag, and I like that play by Denal. Just keep that base control. Usually on this map, when you don't rotate back and then the other team gets control of your base, that's when we see tons of stalemates, tons of crazy plays around the flag. Try and keep the game a little bit more consistent by rotating back and just playing from your own flag.
Flag is almost being pulled. Ricky getting some good control. There are 3 players around him. I think Ricky should be pretty much dead. No, picks up the first, but yeah, immediately traded. Flag pulled though by Attach. He's trying to make his way out towards this green plat side, and both flag players actually running directly towards each other. One is going to be Legal. Can Attach win the gunfight? No, he can't. Legal manages to win it. Keeps the flag alive as well. Big plays coming in from him.
Legal's been having a phenomenal CTF game. 20 and
look at this though,
13, 2 flag caps. It looks like there's 1 player from Denal playing pretty sneaky over there. Actually going to be 2 players. Legal's going to drop down with that flag. He's going to be taken out. Looks like that one is going to get returned and attached. He's going to be able to get that one out purple side. His teammates need to get these cuts over nice.
Yeah, there's 1 player mid-bio. No, Legal gets a 2-piece. Not sure what JCap was really looking at there. He needed to be looking towards that ice tunnel. We know they're going to be spawning over at that side of the map.
It's incredible they keep the flag alive still.
Yes, yes it is. Fears play directly behind him. Surely he should be dead. Yep, he drops. The flag has been returned. So, just under 3 minutes to play, Matt. Still 3-2 in favor of Denal.
When Fears just pulled that flag, he had 2 teammates at Snow. Why did he go mid-bio?
Because he wanted to.
think CTF, you always have to pull the flag directly towards your teammates. It's exactly what you want to do. There is no favorable side to pull flags on. You know, a lot of players, they'll say, you want to pull the flag here. You want to pull the flag towards your teammates. Because you pull the flag 100%. Towards your teammates, you get players sprinting off spawn, easy cutoff kills for your teammates, results in flag caps.
Oh, Ricky dropping all the way back to his flag with that ASM1. Doesn't want to give anything away. Meanwhile, players mid-ice. Oh, Tatch wins that gunfight on Bose. And now Fears trying to spring into life. One player next to him. He is going to go for that flag pull. Is he going to be able to get away? Has teammate support. He's already managed to get towards green plat. However, Replays also pulling the flag away. And his teammates are winning so many gunfights. Fears actually being chased by 2 people. Needs to be careful though, because those acid tanks could have been exploded. Somehow Fears is juking out absolutely everyone. But as I said, both flags away from base right now, Matt.
Replays won an absolutely huge gun battle right there. But he's going to be taken out. That flag looks like it's going to be returned. Both flags go back home.
Both flags immediately counterpulled again, Matt. Jacob with one, Ricky with the other. Jacob top purple currently waiting for some team support before he tries to make any plays. Flag has been picked up. It's going to be legal with it. And flag dropped and returned. So this is looking good, but nope, both players down. Both flags back at base.
It's what we see on Biolab a lot. Once things start getting a little bit crazy, we start to see a lot of stalemates with the flags, a lot of counter pulls. Looks like that Prophecy is going to be able to get one out towards this snow side, and they're pretty clear, but they have nobody watching the overextension. There's one player over there from Prof, but obviously they're letting some players sneak right on by.
J-Gap's managed to counterpull it now, just needs to try and get away. He's going to get some shots from the green cat, and he falls. Ricky still with the flag, keeping that alive. Can his teammates get the return? That's the question. They should be able to do so, and that's going to be a tie game at 3-3 going into the last minute here of CTF Biolab.
A minute left right now. If Denal wants to win this, they're going to have to just keep blooding the Prophecy base. See Prop playing a little bit slower. 2 players in purple, only 1 on the flag. This is a huge gunfight right here, and that is going to be won by Bose. Bose able to get the flag out towards Snow. His teammates just pick up these cuts.
Oh, that's
going to be a huge run. That's a huge kill outside of purple. I believe that was Ricky on Clay. That could definitely be one that decides this match.
Now it's just Cam Replays get the flag out for Denal. He's picked up 1. There's going to be a player pre-aiming at him. Attach. Can he get the flag? No, he can't. The flag is still alive. Clay, meanwhile, picks up the kill, and flag returned.
Huge plays right there from Attach, able to pick up that kill. Didn't think he was going to be able to do so, but Clay with some nice support over on top purple. Clay's going to try and get this one out. Not able to do so. Looks like we're going to be going into an overtime, I think, Ben.
Yep, flag should be returned. Doesn't even matter, it's so close to the base with 6 seconds left. No one's going to be able to cap it unless Attach decides to go Superman mode once again. But this one going into an overtime, Matt. Very, very close this game.
Denal plays very good CTF on this map when they have that kind of map control like you were alluding to. But once things start to get a little bit hectic and crazy, that seems when it went all in Prophecy's favor. If you're Prof, you really just got to amp up that pace, just kind of make the map a little bit crazy, so it forces Denal not to play that map control style as CTF.
Going into overtime, we'll have a look at, let's go with Legal. He's really impressed me so far, this CTF Biolab. 29 and 24. We'll see if he can be the player for Prophecy to try and make those plays. Already throwing in those Sentexes towards purple. It's going to be Jacob that he's going to have that initial gunfight with, although already Replays has won that first gunfight. That's 3 plays down instantly. Bo's going to have to do some defensive work.
Bo's going to have to pick up at least 1 here. He's going to be able to get that 1 player stun, take him out. But that flag is going to be run down that purple side, of snow side of the map, getting it all the way into purple. It's Clay doing a very nice job watching that overextend. He's going to be taken out by Fears. The flag is going to be pulled by Legal, though. It's going to result in this stalemate, Ben.
Yep, and Legal is away, that's for sure. Jacob's going to get challenged. Jacob falls, that's 3 players down. Legal could actually get this if his teammates can return the flag. Legal's going to drop down. That was a very quick play from Prof, and I love the counter. That all came from the counter. Denal pulled the flag, they got control, 3 players go down. Jacob left to defend himself, and he just couldn't do it.
And it's funny because you said before the game that Clay was telling you didn't want to get all 4 dead and pull the flag.
Exactly.
They got 4 dead, pulled the flag, and they ended up losing it to a counter. So very nice plays from Prof, especially Legal. 30 and 25 with 3 caps, playing absolutely out of his mind. They're going to pick up 2 kills right off the break there. Attach, the only one making a play for that flag. He's going to drop. J-Cap's going to drop as well. Looks like Prof has full control over this overtime.
And Prof are playing for map control. They don't want to try and pull the flag. You can see by the way they're setting up. Ambos is covering that overextend from green plat. He's also going to be looking down towards ice. Should be able to call out J-Cap now. And if he tracks back, they just need to make sure that they don't touch that flag, and Prof is going to win this map.
Yep, and it looks like they're going to do that.
GG.
Bo's going to take out Attach right there, and that's going to be game over. So Prophecy winning an overtime CTF against Denial. Denial really kind of getting away from the way they wanted to play that one.
Right. It really You know, I think you touched on it. I think you made a perfect point, really, was the way that Prophecy kind of upped the aggression in that second side.
Right.
They were playing at the pace they wanted to play, and it kind of put Denial a little bit off guard. They weren't able to get that map control and cover those areas of the map that they wanted to dictate spawns. That was what cost them that one.
So going into this next map, it's going to be comeback uplink. I think this one is very interesting from the standpoint that Legal and Fears, two of the better comeback uplink players in Season 1. You know, Legal definitely plays very well on that map. You know, 32 and 26 in that CTF. See if
that was a really good
if that performance can carry over into the uplink. They're already strong on that. They have some momentum. See if he can keep that hype and aggression going into comeback uplink.
He's going to need to if Prof going to have any chance of beating
absolutely.
on that map, that's for sure. For now, guys, quick commercial break. When we return, we'll be going into that comeback uplink game.